And she was hot, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung her I wore when it came hard to breathe. Had to focus to make sure
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Ball is teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go at the link. Set to return it, here's Will Shipley. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Buys time, rolling right. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating the sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Back to throw, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Great. Set. Easy, 63. Go Silver, ready? Round up, Yeti.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation, and I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he hauls in right near the 40-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
To throw, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
Rodgers sacked. A loss of 9 yards.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it deep downfield. And he has this down to the 34. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for the Steelers. 1st down. A gain of 31 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
1st down. Here's Rodgers. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. All down by the first rounder out of Oregon, Derek Harmon.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. A play fake now hurts to throw. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
On 1st down, Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 23 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hey, let's go. Trim. Go.
Hurts on 1st down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
No touch.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Barkley gets it on third down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Rodgers. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
30.
Rodgers set to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
319.
Third and long for him here. Lays out left side and gets it. The rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So a punt coming up on fourth down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Great, set. Right there, you with it.
Hurts now from the gun. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
This game, Kate, that's his domain, and he is prepared to reign over it with an iron fist. Not going to give his assignment any space, and playing tight man-to-man coverage, he knocks it away.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at third and very long. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
And he'll signal the fair catch. Brings this one in comfortably right at the midfield stripe.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Jump out!
Trying an inside give to Warren. He gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Rogers will look to throw. Completes a DK Metcalf. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Hey, 88.
To the air on first down. Rogers. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10. Warren running between the tackles. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Offensive line fast.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 10.
On second down, Warren. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Jalen Carter on the tackle. A loss of 2 yards.
Rogers going to throw here, third down. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Carl left Yannis. Carl left Yannis. Great.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Now Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. The 30. The 10. Into the house he goes. It's a pick six and a Pittsburgh touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Eagles 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Shipley now to return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Great, set. 180. Hey! Alpha.
Hurts back to the air after the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Great.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Ripping off yards past the 40. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Don't touch that. Anyone up? Hey, 73. No touch.
First down throwing for Hurts. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Great, set. No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
63, bang.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
No touch, set. Silver, set. Hey, Silver. Hey. No touch.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
No touch, set. No touch.
They'll run for it with Barkley. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, he's over there looking like some kind of genius right now, Kate, but nobody, and I mean nobody, you, me, anybody in the building, thought that was going to be a run. But that element surprise certainly led to the success.
First down, a run with Barkley. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Very set. Hey! And anyone, Kyle Lavieri. No touch.
Hurts looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Look at the sideline. That's Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 1-score game before halftime. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game.
Eagles 14.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Gainwell. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
318.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And And the Eagles will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Great, set.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Great, set. And anyway, crowd love Yeti. Don't touch me.
They go to Barkley again. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Elliott connects there. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, here's Gainwell. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard
line. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. A run from Warren here to start the 3rd. This will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jair Alexander with the stop.
20-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now here's Rodgers. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
He gets it away, but nothing on that one. Oh, this is awful. Headed towards the sideline.
Eagles take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Don't touch that. And anyway,
Back to throw, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
easy, 63, back.
Hurts setting up to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. still has room inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
17.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Gainwell. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Rodgers to throw. It's a screen play to Warren. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's brought down at the line.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I'm certainly not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Running back sent in motion. Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
On now comes their punter. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. He has it at the 13. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35.
36-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target and really the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Steelers in the dime for this third down.
No touch up. Tiger Hornet. Right there, you went. No touch.
To the air on third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Steelers return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Rodgers from the gun. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. On the move, headed right. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. So that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
He'll air it out on 3rd. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Bigsby with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No progress on 1st down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. He finds space for a few yards that time. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third down, they need 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. It isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
The Steelers calling their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. To the air on first down. Rodgers. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a lead just before the end of the third. One play after their defense makes a stand, Brock. This offense says thank you very much and hits the end zone for 6.
That's really what you like to see, Kate. Both sides of the ball capable of making big plays and stacking that momentum with each other. And you really like to see the offense was prepared to get out there. The call dialed in and ready to go, ready to strike when the opportunity presented itself.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Bigsby with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard
line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Barkley. Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Easy, 63, pass. Go Silver, ready? Hey, 73.
Hurts now from the gun. Holding by Gunner, left side. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Third down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there.
Great. Tiger Hornet. Hey, let's go. 63.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Great. Set.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. So 1st down from the 41. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Great. Set.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Hurts on 1st down. Rolling out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Carl Love Yeti.
Hurts trying again on second down. The throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Barkley. It's inside the 10. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles now trail by just a point in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Gainwell. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Gainwell. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
A pistol snap. Rodgers buying some time right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Hey, take 26.
He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Looking quickly here.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. And that was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the 1st.
That down and distance tells you pass. More than likely you're going to get man-to-man coverage and your passing game is more effective. But I love that call. And the trust and the belief you have in your run game that even that down and distance, you could still get the 1st.
On 1st down, Warren. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And they gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Only 1 timeout left, but they do have the 2-minute warning coming up as well. They've got 1st and 10.
Back north.
Rodgers set to pass. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Rodgers throwing again on second. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Eagles will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. First down from the 42.
Great, set. Delta.
They run it with Saquon. And he's not going to get anything as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Saquon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7. On the handoff, it's Buckley. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Hey, easy, 63, pass.
Looking to throw it. Chased out to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Back to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. The tight end in motion now. Here he is to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Picked out by Quinyon Mitchell. six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 31.
Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Gainwell. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
They're on 17-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
319.
Here's Rodgers coming back after the pick. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles make the play that should win them this game.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Elliott connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On return, here's Gainwell. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.